Here we go, guys. It is Saturday morning. It's your boy Jay Birdie, and we're about to do some general zodiac soulmate readings for you guys. My name is Jason. You're watching Ray of Light Tarot. Thank you all for being here. I want to apologize, guys, for those of you who have been waiting in vain for the general soulmate readings in February. I only got a few of them done. We're not going to let that happen in March. I'm going to get some up today and just get them out, cranked out all weekend. And I appreciate your patience. I know you guys wait on those, and yeah, I'm sorry that we're a little behind, but this one's going to be good. This is the Pisces reading for March. We're going to see what's going on with Pisces and their soulmate. This is for generally Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Those are the major placements from my perspective, and those are the ones that we focus on. So just kind of be aware that that's what we're looking at today. I need to put my glasses on because I can't see anything. So, but yeah, that's what we're working on, is the from the perspective of Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. Hey, happy Saturday. I am going to make a couple quick announcements before I get into the reading. So if you are watching the replay, look for a timestamp, and you should be able to find where the reading begins, okay? So anyway, guys, for those of you who were not here last night, on the channel, we did some free readings, some giveaways and stuff. And at the end, I was so drained by the time. The readings were great, and we had a really nice time, those of you who were with us. But I was so drained by the end, I didn't get a chance to do the drawing. So we're going to pick that up tonight and do the drawing. I think I'll be on at 9 o'clock tonight. And also, we're going to continue some free readings. So if you want a chance to win a free mini reading, it's just one question, but I mean, that means a lot if it's a question you really need guidance on, and you can't afford to send the $20 or $25. Come join us tonight. I am going to play some games, and if you win the contest where I hold up a card, you got to guess the card, tarot card, it gives you the opportunity to win a free reading. So it's a really great thing, and it's especially a great way for me. I like to try to give back in that way for people who, need guidance but can't afford to do the financial energy exchange to purchase a reading. So that's where we're at. And for those of you who are waiting on that drawing, because we're going to be taking drawings for the winners of a free 30-minute and a free 1-hour reading, we will do that tonight as well. If you want to get on the list for that drawing to try to win, it's just a $25 love offering. To ask a question is $20 if you don't win a freebie, and $25 gets you a question and in the drawing to potentially win a free reading. Okay, so that's a pretty good value there. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys are having a nice weekend so far. I know I am. It's really cold out here. For Florida, I guess. I mean, considered if you think of winter across the rest of the country, it's not cold, but for Florida, it's a little chilly. It's like high 40s today, and I walked my dog up to Starbucks because the way it's set up, you can have dogs there, and I got a coffee and. He was a little, he's got a thick coat of fur too, but he was a little chilly. He was a little chilly there. Anyway, let's get this thing popping for you guys. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angels, Archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect and get a clear and direct reading for the energy group of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and their soulmate, for whom are most in need of this guidance at this time. Thank you for protecting my light, my energy, and my vibration, and repelling all dark lower entities from this time and place. No welcome here, no bueno. But may this reading resonate for those who are most in need at this time of healing guidance. And may everyone who comes in and shares good energy get something positive from this reading. Let's see, guys. So what I do, I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. It's just a deck that I have around that I don't really use that often, but I really like. It gives some good messages. Cosmic Tarot, here it is. That's what I'm using right now. And we pull first, if you're new to the readings, we pull first for the energy of the soulmate, about 6 cards, and then we pull for your energy, Pisces. And then we kind of, see how those energies are working together and apart and what's going on. So let's just get to it. Show me the energy of the soulmate of Pisces for March 2020. Seven of Wands. Good morning, Anne. Nice to see you. 7 of Cups. 7's a great number. These are tough energies in these cards, but 7 is a great number. So if you're seeing a lot of 7s, Pisces or soulmate of Pisces, it's actually good news. You may be in some tough energy right now, but it's leading to really good things. The 7s are great. That's a great number of completion. the Star, Four of Pentacles. What's the outcome card here? And what's the overall energy? Thank you. Okay, your soulmate, Pisces, overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. Your soulmate is in a little bit of a struggle here, because what they're trying to do with the Six of Pentacles is they are trying to, obviously, like we all are in this rat race called life, they're trying to expand financially and find some real, it's like they're trying to establish roots, right? Lay down roots and establish something. There is this energy of going from feeling a little cluttered and or scattered energy to now the soulmate here is trying to really seek a balanced energy, but its purpose is really to pursue heart's desires, right? You can see that moon there in the middle. It's all about the pursuit of heart's desires. A lot of moon cycle energy in this deck, and especially in that card, it feels like, I think with a new moon in Pisces coming, well, is it the new moon in Pisces that did this? This person is really shifting from an energy of financial focus to heart's desire focus. And a lot of those things do intertwine, but that's a big shift in their energy right now. Again, you've got the Seven of Wands and Seven of Cups, followed by the Four of Cups. These first three cards are definitely all a part of the same story here. The soulmate has been very frustrated. Their life has been sort of a story when it comes to romance of shattered dreams. You know, there's a lot of disappointment in this person's story. There could be some failed marriages, maybe more than one. This feels like an energy of a lot of frustration. So if you're the soulmate who's coming into their life or has come into their life and you guys are not having an easy time, a lot of this is because this person's lost a lot of hope and love. This person's like, wow, things just don't seem to work out for me. And they don't have that faith that you need to have in order to, you've got to have a little bit of faith, right? You've got to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope for anything to really work out. Things just don't work out if you don't give it the right attitude. Once in a while, you can be pleasantly surprised, but really, you've got to bring the right attitude to something to give it a chance to work out. Seven of Wands, there's a defensive energy too. Your soulmate is resisting. Now, that's going to change because, like I said, with this Six of Pentacles, they're on the verge of shifting out of that financial focus and much more into the heart space or heart's desire focus. That's what really connects us to our creator, to source, is when we focus on our heart and our heart's desire, and that it all connects to that solar plexus too. It's that energy of life force. It's so connected to our heart's desire. They're resisting that, or they have been. So if you felt like you've been sort of almost shut down a lot emotionally by your soulmate, it's just about that. That's not going to continue forever. That energy is definitely clearing up and shifting out. And there's some things that they've got to let go of that they've been holding on to. You know, the Four of Pentacles is an energy about letting go. In this case, it's also, kind of about recognizing what true value is. It's not that these Four of Pentacles don't have value, because a lot of times in the Four of Pentacles, we're talking about how, oh, this had value, but now they've got to let go. And to get more, you've got to realize that the value's gone in these things. No, that's not what I feel from this. I feel like the value's there, but this is about the recognition of what really matters, where true value lies, and true value doesn't lie in these things that this person's been focused on. A lot of financial energy, and this could even be about like property or real estate and the need to accumulate wealth or a fortune even, or trying. This person's been bumping up against the wall, like bumping their head against the wall, and they're not getting anywhere. This is all shifting and this is all transforming, because what are the major arcanas that came out? The Star and Temperance. So let's talk about this for your soulmate, Pisces. What is happening? The Star and Temperance tell me that your soulmate is completely transforming and completely moving into an era where they're going to find balance, right? Temperance is so much about balance. It's also about energies complementing each other and learning how to, moderate things. So this person they're still going to care about things like, if they've been, something about real estate and property, really focused on money a lot. that focus isn't going to go away. You don't have to worry about being in the poorhouse when you got, it's like, oh man, I have to trade off this person being financially successful to being in love and being in the poorhouse. No, they're still going to have a focus on these things. Like I said, it's not that these things don't hold value with the Four of Pentacles. What it is it's a reassessing of what else holds value and what's equally important. And what's equally important to this person as they go through this star transformation and this energy. There's also a lot of banking energy in this reading for your soulmate Pisces. And remember, these are general readings, but real estate and banking are coming through really strong for some reason. But as they sort of focus these energies and realize what's important, what you see here is a beautiful transformation and someone being willing to stop resisting, right? To stop disbelieving in love and blocking the door to their heart and start to open up a little bit and say, you know, maybe this is worth trusting in a little bit. Maybe I could have a little faith in this thing working out for our greater good, for both of us. They see you as the Queen of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. How does that relate to you as a Pisces? Well, maybe you have one of those signs in your placements. Also, it could be you have a North Node, a very strong Aries or Leo North Node for some of you. If you're a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus with an Aries or Leo North Node, this definitely could be a reading for you. It doesn't have to be that. You know, with generals, we don't want to go too much into those areas. But this is definitely, how you can help on their end. They see you as the Queen of Wands. What does that mean? That means they see you as someone very creative, very almost mystical, magical, with an ability to, with an expansive energy and an ability to sort of bring them into your way of thinking on things. And that's really special, right? That's a really big gift if you have the ability to bring your partner around to seeing things in the way you do, especially if you're right about something and you're actually doing it for both of your well-being, for both of your better interests. So keep this energy in mind and remember, that's a good way. That's the fact that they see you in this way is a good thing, not a bad thing. And you want them to continue to see you like this. So what do you want to do? Continue to have that energy of expansion and creativity and creation, right? And drive and a little bit of mysticism in there. So whatever it is about you that sort of embodies all of those things, embrace that energy. Don't fight it, because that's going to actually help this connection move into the future. And 2020 is a big year. We're moving into the age of Aquarius. Big things are happening, so it's going to be cool. Let's check on the Pisces side of this. Just a side note, guys, if you need to book a personal reading, the information is in the description of this video. We're trying to use mostly Cash App, especially if you're in the United States. The PayPal is still available for use only if you're not in the United States on rare occasion, but Cash App is the way to go. And as I move toward payment again through my website, which is not up right now for that, but once I get into that, then it'll be a uniform way to pay for everyone. But right now we're kind of in flux. We like to be in flux. It's fun to grow. All right, so what's going on with Pisces? Show me their energy for March 2020. Again, tonight I'll be back. We're going to do some more games to give the freebie minis away. About 3 more free minis, maybe 5, since we're going to start over. But I'm also going to do the drawing for the free 1 hour and free 30-minute reading. If you want to get in on the drawing, it's a $25 love offering to the Cash App. If you've already done that, and then you're in on the drawing. You can send again if you want to get your name in again, and also ask a question tonight in the mini reads. But that's up to you guys. We had a good time last night, but we'll have more fun tonight, you know. But I will be giving some freebies away. So you've got the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, Princess of Cups, and whatever that. Okay. So 2 overall energies, the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles. So the overall energies for you, Pisces, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Pentacles. Why is that? These are kind of different energies. So what are these saying to me? Well, when I think of the overall or underlying energies, it's like this energy kind of is the subtext. It's the subtext of if what's happening is a conversation, this is the subtext of the conversation. It's what's kind of happening beneath the surface, but impacts everything in this. So what's going on? What's going on here? Well, what is going on? Wheel of Fortune is about things shifting, a new cycle beginning, you moving into something brand new, right? And that's in regard to your soulmate connection. And then you've got the 7 of Pentacles, kind of the opposite. It's about, if we were comparing this to a major arcana, it would be more like a Hanged Man energy, you know, about like kind of waiting, patience, So I think what this is saying is if you're feeling an end to your patience, or you maybe even have since the beginning of the year, I think some of you Pisces, we came into 2020, maybe you had some high hopes that with the new year things would shift rapidly and they didn't, and you got really frustrated. It's okay. Try to renew your patience, because patience is what's bringing this Wheel of Fortune energy in. That's a major arcana, and that's a great shift of things and a great renewal of energies. So you are responsible for what? Maintaining your patience, maintaining your gratitude, and welcoming that energy in the most positive way, because as you do that, that's what allows it to come in, allows something new, that newness, that fresh perspective to come in to this relationship, to this connection. And yeah, it's not always going to happen in the 3D where you can see it, touch it, feel it. Sometimes it has to happen on energetic levels, but you've got to welcome it in just the same way and let the energy shift. Let it begin. And as you let it begin, it's going to grow. So just be patient. Be patient, guys, okay? All right, so you got the Lovers here, the Ace of Cups, the Princess of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Princess of Cups. So what are we talking about here for Pisces? What's going on? Well, the Lovers is the first card. That's Gemini energy. It's that air energy that's kind of fickle. You know, Gemini energy is airy and it's fickle. It wants this 1 second, and then the next second it wants something totally different. That's not a bad energy. Every sign and every energy has its strengths and its weaknesses. So the weakness to that as Gemini energy could be that could be very annoying to people, and it could leave you feeling unfulfilled if you are the Gemini, because you may get excited about wanting something and then you just don't want it the next day. That's a frustrating energy as a Gemini. But how can you use that to your advantage? Well, you can learn to moderate your energy. And if you at one moment felt like you really wanted something and then you didn't the next day, you need to learn to remember, if I wanted something that strongly at one moment, I'm probably going to want it that strongly again down the road. So I need to learn to moderate what I do with things, right? And sort of be more focused on accumulating rather than switching from one to the next. Just accumulate. Have sort of a broad umbrella and bring things into you, and sort of learn to hold things. That's a good energy, because it is about a choice here, but sometimes the choice is to learn to accumulate. And I feel there's an expansive energy here for you Pisces. You don't have to always be this or that. It can be not either or, but both and, okay? Sometimes it's okay to have the attitude of both and. Not always, and certainly not in relationships, right? You've got to make choices, but there is a certain energy where it's like, it's saying to you, it's okay to have some expansion in energy now and be both and, not either or. You've got the Ace of Cups here. There's a new beginning in love here, but it is someone that is already in your, it's in your orbit. It's been in your orbit for some time. I think this is, about the partner we just connected to on their side of the reading. So it's saying this new beginning is coming in. This is a gift from the divine. The aces are gifts. They're divine gifts. They're being handed to you like this. The hand is reaching out from the sky and handing you this cup of love. What does that mean? Well, think of what the soulmate we just saw. What were they doing? They were moving pretty strongly from an energy that was very focused on financial stuff, banking, real estate, expansion, but very much monetary and material based. And they're moving into their heart space, their heart's desires really coming into focus. That's allowing you to see this Ace of Cups. And look, the water's just overflowing here. Okay, that's a beautiful energy, right? So we like it a lot, and I think you're going to like it a lot. You're going to be feeling like the Princess of Pentacles. What does that mean? That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. That earth energy is very connected. It's very grounded, okay? It can get off center just like any other energy, but it is very grounded. So what can be the problem with earth energy? We were just talking about that air, that Gemini energy. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, can be too stubborn, too unyielding and unrelenting, right? Not flexible enough. So use that to your advantage. Well, when is it a good time to be stubborn and unrelenting? When your heart is sure of something, when you believe in something to your core. Well, in that case, it's a good time to be that way. You also need to think of this in material terms. So what is this saying? As your soulmate shifts more into their heart space, you're shifting a little bit and picking up the slack from some of that material stuff that they had going on. This is a good time for you to start a new venture, for you to begin something new, maybe a new business, write a book, do something that makes you feel a long-term idea of success, but also when you're when it occupies your time, it puts you in a positive vibration because it's so important for you right now as you're moving in through this portal. You've got the Two of Wands here, and you can see Two of Wands is a crossroad, and you are at a crossroads here, Pisces. But it's also, in this deck, the person that's like a doorway. See, this man's taking a step into it. So it's like, you want to focus your energy on expansion, yes, but whatever you're supposed to begin here and start working on, it needs to be something that you feel so good about and excited about that it feels like you're just walking right through a new doorway and a new portal into something exciting and something that really sort of fulfills your heart's desires too in a different way. So soulmate is moving into their heart space and their heart's desires when it comes to relationship and partnership. You, Pisces, your heart's desire, that dreamy energy that you're so good at embodying, it's time to focus a little bit of that into your material world and into that expansion energy. And that's become a common thread recently for me with people who are the ones kind of that's been waiting for a soulmate type of energy or hoping that relationship would get better. It's time for you to really take Spirit's offer and improve your material world first and foremost and allow the gifts to come in materially that Spirit wants to give you. You have the Princess of Cups as an outcome card. So what does that mean? That means that as you focus that energy material and as you allow these things to start stepping you into a new world of success, love comes in too. Love comes in. Love is the result of you following that other stuff along and giving it the chance. It's all very organic, and it all sort of feels like dots that are connecting for you. So trust in that, okay? The more you trust in that and that the dots are going to connect and that it's going to be a very, very expansive and positive energy, the more you welcome that in. Say affirmations, be grateful, say thank you 7 times and call it a day. Let's get a Archangel of Atlantis card to find out what energy you need to focus on and with what angel you need to be bringing into your prayers and meditations to sort of help you guys push this energy, because there's some major shifts from material to spiritual, emotional, and you're both shifting. It's like there's some moving parts in this relationship, and you know it's going to lead you guys to a potential reunion that's so epic and beautiful. Right now, though, you've got to be very diligent about letting the parts move the way they're supposed to and not blocking out energies that are meant for you. So let's see how you can assist that along, Pisces, and soulmate of Pisces. Here we go. You've got Archangel Shamael. The energy is beginnings, so that's pretty clear that that's something we were just, talking about. And you've also got Gabriel and the energy of grace. So if I were to sort of do an in a nutshell thing about this, what I would say is Archangel Shamael is going to assist you. So right now, first and foremost, get Shamael brought into your meditations and ask for assistance with the energy to have confidence, right? Courage, confidence, energy to sort of pursue this new thing, this sort of new endeavor, whatever it is. I don't know, general readings, we don't want to go too detailed, but whatever it is, you got to get that energy and that trust, right? The faith to pursue it. And then with Archangel Gabriel and the energy of grace, that's really about, not holding anyone hostage when it comes to the mistakes they've made in the past or the mistakes they may make in the future. And when I say not holding anyone hostage, I mean forgiveness. Your soulmate, obviously if they've been so focused on certain things like finances and things like that and not so much on the true desires of their heart, they may have hurt your feelings really bad. They may have really done some damage. You may feel very wounded by them. The more you show grace, the more they will show grace. And I'm sure if they're shifting into this heart space and heart's desire energy, they're going to be wanting some grace and they're going to be wanting to offer you a lot. So just sort of remember that, have that in the back of your mind's eye, and just sort of keep that awareness that that's important. That's a big part of the ability for energy to shift in a very natural way that works for people, that's productive in these type of connections. Especially if you're in separation, as you move more toward each other, you have to have grace and offer grace. Okay, so just sort of remember, you're trying to work with a lot of moving parts, and you're trying to find something that fits for you too. And it's so important to work with the energies in the right way. Okay, don't push back, don't be resistant. Work with those energies. you're going against yourself and what you truly want if you're not doing that, okay? So just try to keep that in mind. Keep a positive attitude. It's all going to work out. And March is going to be a very productive month. You know, it's just the opposite of that Shakespeare energy of beware the Ides of March. It's just the opposite. It's like March is going to be good. We got good things coming in March. So call it in, welcome it in, and let the chips fall where they may, okay? Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I hope this video was helpful to you. And I hope you'll give it a like and share it if you want, whatever. Comment, let me know if it does apply to you in any way. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. There are plenty of other readers out there who hopefully they will tap into your energy group if I did not. But yeah, I'd like you guys to join us tonight at 9 p.m. for some free giveaways for the mini reads. And if you want to purchase one on the list, you're welcome to do that as well. We'll see you guys soon. Bye. Namaste.